there, guys. How are you? Happy Tuesday. Happy beginning of another week of virtual learning. Miss Green and I are super excited this week because we are doing one of our favorite topics to teach. We are completing the square, which basically is just the process of going from standard form, or taking an equation in standard quadratic form, and moving it to graphing or vertex form. I've started, when I do these videos, adding in the slides with notes on them because I know some of you are visual learners and don't watch all of our videos, which is fine as long as you are understanding the different steps, and I'm hoping that these slides help you as well. So the slide that you're looking at right now in this video can also be found in your slides for today. So if you want to print it or look at it while I'm talking, that's awesome. So basically, standard form, y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, that's what we've been looking at. That's the sum of our rectangles. When we are taking it and factoring it, we factor it into the product. So the standard form is good for a lot of things. We can factor it and we can find the zeros, right? And we can find the two spots our parabola crosses the x-axis. But sometimes we aren't able to factor quadratics, meaning that there's not good factors of numbers. There's not whole numbers, so we can't factor it because you can only factor when you have whole numbers. So we have to have other methods of solving quadratics. So factoring is one method. Graphing is another, which we do sometimes as well, but it gets kind of tedious. So a third method is graphing or vertex form. It's the same thing. We're going to learn something called the quadratic formula in a few weeks. That's also a different method of solving quadratics. So today here, you were probably asking, why are we learning this? Well, when something is in vertex form or in graphing form, it's easier to find the vertex because you can just look at it and you take the opposite of the number in the parentheses with x. That is our x value of our vertex. And then the number being added to the outside, that's the y value of our vertex. So all you got to do is look at it and you got your vertex. Another reason is sometimes when an equation isn't factorable, like I said before, you can now factor it. Or you can now solve it, I should say, not factor it. You can now solve it because we can have decimals when we solve these. We're not actually going to be solving today. Miss Green is going to take you through that on Thursday. Today, I'm just going to start setting you up for the process of solving these, which you're going to do Thursday. Okay, so we're going to do it in little chunks. And then finally, graphing a parabola when you have the vertex and you can solve can be a little bit more straightforward when it's in graphing form. So that's why we're doing it. So I split this video into two today. So after you're done watching this and you kind of understand why we're doing this, go ahead, go to the next slide and watch me do a couple examples. All right, see you soon.